Hey y'all, happy holidays! This is my holiday vamp makeup tutorial. Here I'm using a buffing brush and a cream foundation that is about medium to moderate coverage. Then, if the wind will just stop blowing in my face, I am lightly patting on my concealer with my ring finger all around my eye area. Then I set my entire base with loose powder loaded in my powder brush all over the face. And the more you pat on, the more powder you're able to set your makeup with. Don't forget around your eye areas to use a large eyeshadow shading brush loaded with powder to set. Then I'm going to contour. Contouring is something everybody should do. If you walk out of your house, ask yourself, have I contoured? If the answer is no, go back in and contour your face. I also have a separate video if you would like to know more about contouring. Now bronzer, I am a closet tanorexic. If you're not too keen on bronzer, you can skip this step. I do like using bronzer after contouring just because it helps marry in the shading into my skin tone. And especially because we're going to be doing a dark lip, I find it just helps make the skin look a bit more healthier. After the base is done, I then fill in my eyebrows with a gel eyeliner, and I'm applying this with an angle brush very lightly though, because I don't want it to look too stenciled. But I like using this gel liner just because my eyebrows get really oily, and this just helps makes it stay on a lot longer than your average brow pencil. Afterwards, I'm using a gold cream base all over my eyelid. This one's from Mercier, and I'm just going to spread it around with my middle finger, and little goes a long way. You don't need too much of it. This will just help the eyeshadow you apply on afterwards to go in a lot more intense and adds a nice highlight over the eyelid. Next, I'm using Mercier's bronze pencil. This one is called Brown Copper, and I'm applying this all along my inside waterline as well as the top lash line, and I'm actually even applying a thicker line all around my lash line because I'm going to smudge it to add a bit more of a light smoky eye. Once the liner is applied, I then use a pencil smudging eyeshadow brush. This one is from MAC and it's number 210, and this just helps soften the line but still keeps the intensity of the pencil. Next, I'm using Stila's matte brown eyeshadow in sandstone with a eyeshadow brush number 239 by MAC, and I'm just patting it over the eye kohl that we just smudged, and this is just going to add even more intensity. I then get a larger eyeshadow brush. This one's by MAC and it's number 239. I add a little bit of the brown eyeshadow in it, and I just help soften the smoky eye even more so that it fades nicely into the crease. With that same brush, I then highlight my brow bone with a matte skin tone vanilla eyeshadow. And with that same brush, I dip into MAC's Woodwinked, which is this beautiful, fine, metallic eyeshadow, and I just gently smudge it on the center of my eyelid just to give it that extra pop. After we're done with the shadow, we could then curl our lashes from the root, middle, and the tip to give it a very intense curl. Then I apply my False Lash Max Factor Mascara onto my bottom lashes first and then on the top. And the reason why I did my bottom lashes first is that if I were to do my top lashes first and then my bottom lashes, my mascara on my top lashes will then smudge on my brow bone. Does that make any sense? I hope I didn't confuse anybody. After I applied on the mascara, I did want to add a bit more intensity around the eyes, so I used the same smudging eyeshadow brush with the brown eyeshadow, and I just added a little bit more. Then we apply on false lashes. As you can see, I am shivering because I am doing this tutorial outside in winter. but it's not too bad because it's in London. But still, I was freezing my little bum off. But yes, you put on the false lashes, and then before we apply the lipstick, just block out the lips with your foundation. And here I'm filling in my lips solid with Night Moth lip pencil from MAC, and then I filled it in with Film Noir lipstick from MAC as well, but I completely lost the clip. But anyway, here is your holiday vamp makeup look. You can wear it out for your family photos or for the night out, anytime, anywhere, any place, not even just for the holidays. Hope you guys enjoy this. See you next time. Music by the J. Elliott. Please visit his channel. He is amazing. And if you'd like to know all of the products that I've used in this tutorial, please visit the description box down below for the full listing. And also, if you enjoy this, please subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mama's mama, add me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that jazz. Happy holidays, everybody. See y'all in the new year. And don't forget who taught you. Mela taught me.